Hello again, this is Joe Roberts making some more tutorials on the Tekkit Pack. It's been a while since my last video, but I figured that I should probably do some on some automated factories. I'm going to start out with some of the individual pieces with which to build those factories, kind of start at ground zero, and then I'll show you later how to actually build the factories themselves. This specific one is going to be on this guy right here. It's called a retrievulator. Basically what a retrievulator does is that okay, there, looks like that, yada yada. The thing, you cannot replace, well, let's say, you can't change them with a screwdriver. Like if you place it this way and you click on this with a screwdriver, all it's going to do is show you the grid. You can't actually move it. So what you have to do when you place these in the first place is that you have to crouch, because that allows you to place it against something that exists already, and then place it there. And then this side here is the side which is going to face the retriever. Now retrievulators work with retrievers in a pretty simple way. Basically the middle grid is what the retrievulator wants to be in this chest over here, and the left grid is how much it's going to pull from any chests that are downstream in order to satisfy that. The retrievulator must be attached directly to something, whether it's a chest or an auto crafting table. Say for example that I wanted this chest to have 64 UU matter in it, and I wanted it to pull UU matter 8 at a time. See, it's pulling UU matter 8 at a time and filling this chest with UU matter and it'll pull it from any of the chests downstream. Any one of these 3 chests will be pulled from, and then when this chest here has enough UU matter, the UU bounces away. Now note that this chest here was pulled from, but the UU matter went back into this chest. It's a standard thing. There's something coming out of a retriever, it goes into whatever is closest. But even so, this is pretty useful because now you have 64 UU matter in this chest. It's also pretty nice. I'll talk about a bug with retrievers right now. Like, no, these are both trying to pull UU matter. Let's say that one's pulling 3, this one's pulling 3, and it's with a normal timer. Now let's put some UU matter in here. Now see, all of the UU matter is being pulled into this one, the closest retriever, and it's being pulled 6 at a time. Now, if you have 2 retrievers pulling from the same chest, the one retriever closest is going to get everything. None of it will go into this retriever over here. But retrievulators don't have that problem. Oh. See, if you put some UU matter into these chests, then it's successfully split up between the retrievulators and goes to the places that it wants to go. So you can have a single, very, very large tube network, and it's connected by retrievulators. Oh, excuse me. And all of the retrievulators will pull specific quantities, which is very useful when you get into these things over here, which are automatic crafting tables. Basically, you put stuff into this grid over here, and then anything in here will be used to satisfy this. And then when you pull something out of it, look at the UU matter here. There's 12, boom, now there's 11, and I have one recipe here. It automatically makes a recipe of it. Now, if you want to pull into auto crafting tables, then you use a retrievulator. Pretty neat. And with a retrievulator, it's also simple because you can actually put in 9 different things. So if I wanted to pull stone as well, then you put stone into this chest and it starts pulling the stone. This allows you to keep multiple recipes worth of things in a single auto crafting table by pulling from a very large tube network. There's a problem. Retrievulators actually send out a constant redstone signal to anything around them when the retriever is, or when the chest downstream is full. So see, that has no UU matter in it. See, I'm pulling 16 at a time. See, that filter is successfully pulling stone away until the auto crafting table is full. And then see, the filter is now jammed. That means that in order to pull away from an auto crafting table that is being fed by a retrievulator, you actually have to use a sorting machine. It's and yeah, see, like that. Sorting machine pulsed by a timer. Or interestingly enough, you can actually use another set of retrievulators. And so I'll get into a factory like that later. I call it Mage Rooster's design. It's a very, very impressive factory. Expensive, but pretty cool. My next video will actually be on a more conventional solar machine. I'll get on that real soon.